Not just getting a test, but how legit is your testing site? Our investigative unit has been asking a lot of questions this week, and today we're getting some answers. One company is temporarily closing its sites. NBC Bay Area, various patients, and regulators are all raising serious questions about a specific company. We bring in our consumer investigator, Chris Chmura. And Chris, what do we know now?
All right, well, we're talking about a company called the Center for COVID Control. Its name might sound like a government agency, but it's not. It's a private company from Illinois with a couple hundred pop-up test locations nationwide, including at least 3 Bay Area sites in San Jose, Mountain View, and San Ramon, where we have seen really long lines of people. Well, today, the company said it is closing down operations nationwide for a week to reset itself. Here's why. Complaints have mushroomed here and around the country. In San Jose, our first complaint was from a viewer back in December who said she never got her results. Well, in Chicago, a response team talked to a family that registered for a test but walked out before anyone tested them. Despite that, CCC still sent them results. We've been asking questions for a week. We discovered a state complaint investigation is underway and that Mountain View police are investigating too. CCC doesn't have a business license there. All right, a statement today from the company's CEO says, in part, unusually high patient demand has stressed staffing resources, as has been widely reported, in a subset of our locations, affecting our usual customer service standards and diagnostic goals. The company goes on to say it will use the week-long pause for additional staff training in sample collection and handling and to ensure compliance with regulatory guidelines. CCC's CEO does not appear to have any previous medical or lab experience. Her LinkedIn page says she runs an Illinois bar where axe throwing is a big draw. All right, let's get back to her COVID testing company. Not all Center for COVID Control locations are closing voluntarily, not even close. Today, the state of Massachusetts confirmed that it's ordered CCC to shut down there. The order, effective immediately, they say in a quote, requires the Center for COVID Control to immediately cease providing all services that require clinical laboratory licensure. Here at home, we've seen the long lines firsthand all week. Lots of Bay Area people using CCC for COVID tests that regulators are now investigating. So if that's you, what do you do? Do you accept the results? Do you reject them? Do you get retested? We asked the Santa Clara County Health Department. It told us this: anyone who feels their test was not legitimate should feel free to sign up for another test. They should also report any suspected business practice fraud to law enforcement.
Okay, and Chris, to be clear here, the CCC, this company runs tests in San Jose, Mountain View, and San Ramon. Are they still open? I mean, tomorrow if I go, are they even open?
They're supposed to be closed tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll make sure of that.
And a lot of these testing sites collect private information. Is that the case here, and should people be concerned?
Yeah, CCC's intake form, which we tried out, does require personal info like an image of your license. No investigators have accused CCC of using data improperly. But if the company is as sloppy with data as it's accused of being with COVID tests, at least some concern seems fair here. All right, so here's our recommendation. The best way to protect yourself is to check your credit report for suspicious activity, because that's what happens when data is stolen. They open up accounts in your name. So you can lock down your credit file or set up alerts for unauthorized activity. The good news is that many credit cards, Raj, include those services free. So just check with your bank or log into your credit card app to see if you can do that right now.
That's good information prompted by you and our investigative unit. And by the way, does it cost money to these sites? Is it free? Does it cost money? Do we know?
The signs say it's free, and we haven't heard anybody saying that they were charged, but we haven't talked to everybody because there have been lots and lots of people that we haven't been able to contact. Oh. If you have gone to this place and you have concerns, let us know. Please, 888-996-TIPS. We want to hear from you.
Very good. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.